we had you. And it's the reason I had the best teacher. This is a really, really difficult industry, and people lose themselves, and it's so easy to get confused, and it's so easy for you to get lost and just be so unhappy. And I've had moments where I just felt like it was too much, you know. It's not like I haven't been through it, but I am always able to get back to myself because of you and because of the profound woman that you are. It's because of you. It's because of you. It's because of you.
I don't know what's going on TikTok or social media, but the fact that you guys are canceling Beyonce, what the fuck did I miss? And I don't mean what did I miss as in I don't know what's going on. No, I do. What did I miss as in are y'all fucking good mentally? Yes, I got my lashes taken off. That's why there's white shit right here. It's the fucking glue remover. But back to the topic at hand. If I'm getting this straight, y'all are canceling Beyonce because of Jay-Z's proximity to P. Diddy. What the fuck does that have to do with her? What does that have to do with her? Not only that, you guys are trying to put murder on this woman's hands. You guys are convincing her of unaliving people with absolutely zero proof, zero evidence, but a conspiracy in your fucking brains. Are we well? No, you couldn't fucking be. And even if you want to sit there and be like, oh, well, you know, Jay-Z did some questionable things. Jay-Z needs to be sued. Okay, let the people come sue him. And then come talk about Jay-Z and what the fuck Jay-Z did. The way that you guys sit here and assume and randomly put things on people and then randomly are like, you know what, let's just fucking cancel him today with no evidence, no proof of nothing. What did Beyonce do? I genuinely want to know what proof, what evidence, what did Beyonce do? And you guys can't be talking about her unaliving Aaliyah. Because do you know how old she was when that shit happened? Do you know when she actually came out with her first album? She didn't even come out with her solo album until 2003. Aaliyah passed in 2001. Not only that, they had very much different sounds. Very much different sounds. Not only that, if Beyonce was so hell-bent on being number one, you guys are acting like Beyonce never had a work ethic and a fucking vocal of her own. Call a spade a fucking spade. Beyonce could always sing better than Aaliyah. That's not even a question. You guys are literally pitting another R&B singer's untimely passing on Beyonce. Are you guys all right? Like, I need you guys to stop and think this through. And then with the whole Kathy White situation, you're saying because she had an affair with Jay-Z and la 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 la, Beyonce was like, oh, we're just gonna off you today. Do y'all not remember the whole situation with Rihanna? Do y'all not remember the entire album she made about Becky with the good hair? Do y'all not remember the public scandal she was in when she told that bitch, don't fucking speak to my husband again? Ho? Y'all don't remember that? She would have just unalived all of them too? If that's what she was really about? Like, y'all aren't even making a little bit of sense. Like, not even a... And then tried to say that she cut a baby out this woman's body. Slice, slice. And raised her as her own. Like, there's videos of Beyonce in the hospital. Yeah, holding Blue Ivy. Yeah, she put it in her documentary. I don't know what more you guys want. Like, you guys cannot be fucking mentally well. The way that you guys play into these fucking conspiracy theories are fucking sick. Imagine if it was you or your family and these random people on the internet are putting deaths on your fucking hands, commenting random crazy ass shit under your pictures every day because they choose not to use the 2 brain cells they have in their fucking heads and rub them together, right? You're choosing to just let them sit there and bing bong just fucking crash against each other. How exhausting. How exhausting. Until there's factual evidence, until somebody comes out and sues them and they have a real story, I don't want to hear shit else about what Beyonce may or may not have done, what she may or may not have fucking known. She ain't in no motherfucking court documents, bitch. And for y'all to even think or insinuate Matthew Knowles allowed Beyonce to be in a freak off with P motherfucking did y'all thought Matthew Knowles allowed that? Y'all think Beyonce was partying at that age? Y'all don't know much. Y'all clearly don't know much, and you clearly don't fucking know Matthew goddamn Knowles. Because I'll tell you right now, that never happened. Go ahead and find one picture of Beyonce at a freak off. Bet you won't. Bet you can't. The bitch didn't even really start getting turned like that till later on in life. Like, what are y'all talking about? What are you talking about?
At one point in time, people were blaming everything on me because they wanted me to be a diva because that it was what sells magazines, the drama. And I was just the person that they picked on. And it was very painful and it hurt. And I would go to sleep at night crying every single day because I felt ashamed. I felt like so many people had this opinion of me that was so untrue, and it hurt so bad.
Beyonce, that's my sister. You've never met this person, yet still you want to print all these horrible, vicious things about her and not know what a beautiful person she is.
It still hurts, but it's a lot better now because I know who I am. And Kelly knows who I am. Michelle knows who I am. My mom and dad knows who I am. And there's plenty of people that don't like me, but there's 10 times more who love me, and I love myself.
Then I couldn't stay, baby.
I wasn't going to say anything about the internet, but I can't. I know Beyonce, Mrs. Carter, and her husband, Jay-Z Carter, got it under control, right? But as a fan, I would not be right. It would not be right for me just to sit back and just watch how the internet is just trying to destroy her. And I'm trying to figure out, did y'all want to hate Beyonce so much that y'all took these far-fetched stories from Jaguar Wright and these botched up videos that they put on TikTok and y'all believe them? I think the sickest one is the plot that they say that she was trying to kill or she was behind Aaliyah's death. And then I'm seeing all kind of videos where they're comparing these two. Well, let me just help y'all out from someone who was back in that time frame when they both were on the scene. Aaliyah and Beyonce were not on the same caliber. They were not on the same genre. They were not the same artists. They were two black women. They were trying to make it in the industry. And I hate to bust y'all's bubble when y'all say that Beyonce wouldn't be nowhere near she where she is today if Aaliyah was still alive. I hate to bust y'all's bubble, but Aaliyah was not Beyonce. Lord, let her rest in peace. I love Aaliyah. I did. I was saddened by her death. Very saddened by her death. But she was not Beyonce. Y'all are very confused. The artist that she would have been most competitive with is Sierra. I need y'all to go back and listen to Aaliyah's music. I seen somebody say, I know all of Aaliyah's songs. I don't know much about Beyonce songs. Okay, so then you're not a Beyonce fan. I'm like, okay, what? How? And I hate to be morbid about this, but I'm going to have to. How did we get to a place where we're comparing Beyonce to someone who's no longer here? Who's no longer alive? It's very ignorant. It's the ignorant craziness on the internet. And thank God she knows that she has so much hate. But all the hate that y'all give her makes her great. Cause as many haters as she has twice as many fans. And I need her fans to start standing up because the internet, social media is it's a conspiracy out on Beyonce. It is. And I'm trying to see if it's bots that's doing this or actual people. And I believe it's a mixture. And it's the saddest thing ever. But the thing that I think is going to get most of y'all caught up is the thing that y'all are putting out here trying to say that this girl is murdering people. I think something is really wrong in y'all's minds. When y'all hear an artist say, I thank you, Beyonce, you are my biggest fan, I'm your biggest fan, I love you, Beyonce, blah, 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 and all of these things, I think the saddest part about that is y'all are saying that she's controlling them and making them thank her. I can't even say all that I see on here because it is so beyond reality. I just want to ask some of y'all, are y'all here on earth with us? Because y'all done made this girl's life a whole nother reality show. Some of the things that y'all say about her is so far beyond anything that could possibly be going on. It's beyond sick. It is beyond sick. This man, Diddy, got locked up for the things that the diddler has been doing. She has not been implicated. Let's just be realistic. This man has nothing to lose. He is in jail. He don't have no reason to not implicate anybody who was involved. Y'all don't think that if somebody else was involved, she don't have that kind of power. She's a black woman that started all the way from the bottom to the top. And what is killing me about this is a lot of y'all black people that's trying to tear her down. Probably the same ones that be at her concerts are the same ones that's trying to tear her down. And I think it's sick-minded. I think some of y'all have a fascination about Beyonce that y'all want to see her demise or something. I don't even know what y'all want to see. But the girl is human. She's human. She bleeds the same blood as we do. She's human. And I'm going to show a picture right before my part of this video starts of young Beyonce sitting with the original Destiny's Child. And she looks just like Blue Ivy. And all this about she's a demon, she's possessed, she take people's souls. Oh God, I'm like, what movie did they watch? They have created. If I was Beyonce, I would make a movie about some of the stuff y'all say about me, because it is beyond sick. And then you got people showing their faces talking about how when Beyonce was tough. First of all, Beyonce was young. And what y'all are assuming is that black women that were all out at that time were close friends. And it's a video where she's talking about after Aaliyah passed away and how she was such a great artist. Y'all judging that because she didn't feel broke. She wasn't broken down and tore up and crying on the screen. Why would they show her if she was that broken up? She don't. Some people, well, you can't judge people by the way that they talk. You don't know her personality. The ones that are judging her, the way y'all are judging her, y'all can't know her because y'all are trying to tear down somebody. Then I heard somebody say when she does, oh my God, the sweetest gestures that she does when she send people flowers and tell them congratulations, she's sending them that just to let them know that she know where they live. Like she's out to kill them. I'm like, oh my God, y'all are sick. It would be hilarious if it wasn't so dangerous. If y'all got this from Jaguar Wright, the conspiracy liar, if y'all got this from her, I strongly suggest that y'all might want to kill that noise because she is a liar. And this thing has grown legs so badly that some of y'all are putting out on certain posts words that are incriminating. And I urge you to watch your words because you can get into some trouble. The accusations that are out here are very, very strong. And if you can't prove it in court, I would be mindful on putting out things that are not true, that are far from true. And that comes from the biggest and the smallest content creator. You can't just make a video full of lies and just keep putting stuff out here and editing a video, saying certain parts of a video, you see Beyonce reaction, and then you switch it to someone else on stage saying something to her. First of all, everybody, first of all, Google and YouTube is everyone's friend. These botched up videos that they got on TikTok, y'all need to fact check them. It's one that they got out here where Beyonce is crying and upset. Well, not upset, but crying and filled with like happiness because of the sweetness that Adele is actually saying to her on stage. And each and every time they show this video, they got someone else standing up there talking to Beyonce. It's totally two different concerts, totally two different occasions. And one of them, Nicki Minaj was not even talking to Beyonce in one of the videos that they switch it back and forth, making it look like she's talking to Beyonce. I know I can't combat. I know I can't knock down every negative thing that's being said, but we all can. We all can, guys. Our artists are human. And as much as they probably try to block out all of this tour of trying to take down Beyonce for whatever reason they want to take her down, I think it's 50% bots out here that's generated by people who are not really liking Beyonce because she's supporting someone through this campaign. So I think it's part of that. And then I think the Diddy stuff, lies that generated from Diddy, that added Beyonce into it, has something to do with it. And then Jaguar Wright's lies. And I think the dangerous part about this is that you got some people really believing this, and then some people just really feeding off of this. But either way, it's very sick. And I urge y'all to be very mindful of what you put out there on people, because as much as y'all try to tear down this woman, she is a mega star. And let me just say something else. Y'all keep saying that Beyonce wouldn't be the Beyonce that she is today. Beyonce would be exactly who she is today if Aaliyah still would have lived. Because, again, they were not the same type of artists. They were not on the same caliber. They were not the same people. And then they got a video out here where they're comparing a video where both of them were rather young, but Aaliyah is 5 years older than Beyonce in the video. And they talking about, oh my gosh, she's 1,000% better. You talking about Beyonce being 7 and Aaliyah 12 years old, and y'all are comparing voices? Just say that you don't like Beyonce and just leave it at that. But to consistently try to tear down this woman who does nothing but try to entertain people that love her, I think y'all are sick. I think y'all are sick-minded. The ones is, and I think that some of y'all are praying for her demise. I really think that. And I don't even understand, because if something was to happen to her, God forbid, Lord, please don't cover this lady. Cover her at all costs. Lord, please cover her. Y'all would be upset about it. I think that it is an indictment on TikTok, social media, YouTube, all these places that allow this misinformation to continue to spin out here day in and day out. I think it's a shame that y'all allow these lies to keep being out here. I just hear so much stuff. You can't sit up and combat it all because it's grown legs. And I know as much as she probably is like, these people don't even know her. And we love you, Beyonce. The true fans, we love you. We love you very much, and we thank you for everything that you do, what you put back into the universe. We know what's truth and what's lies. We know Blue Ivy is yours. We know 99% of the lies that they got out here are not true, because the people are saying this stuff, they don't even know you. And I think that we should be very careful with misinformation, because the things that you guys are trying to make be the truth is very damaging. Even though it's not true, the internet lives forever. So even though none of the stuff is true, what y'all are saying and believing about her, the fact that you put it out here and spreading misinformation for other people to see, and people that don't have enough sense to Google and try to see, okay, that didn't happen. That's a lie. They tried to say that one of the songs that she came out was to Aaliyah, and the song came out in 2000, and unfortunately the world lost Aaliyah in 2001. I mean, the stuff, y'all. Oh my God. It's so much. And it all stems from Jaguar Writes lies, hating an artist, and then comparing her to Aaliyah. I think it's hilarious. I really do. That y'all mind is so gullible that y'all believe anything that anybody tell y'all. And the reason why y'all believed anything anybody tell y'all, because y'all want a reason to hate somebody. See, so many of y'all have not liked Beyonce for so long. So when somebody gives you the head nod, okay, y'all want a reason not to like her? Here's a reason not to like her. Even though the story is far-fetched, even though the story could not possibly be true, but because you already had something against this young lady, against this wonderful artist, you're just going to believe it no matter what. So only thing I can say is, true fans, true Beyonce fans, y'all need to come up with me and start trying to kill this. Show this girl some love. She deserves it. She deserves it. And if don't nobody tell you today, and I know you're loved, Beyonce, and I know it's millions of us that love you. Millions. And it's not going to stop loving you. Because the ones that hate you so much, they're the ones that love you the most. Follow her and keep up with her. I'm like, if you dislike this artist so much, Why are you keeping up with what she does? If I don't like somebody, I don't follow them. I don't keep up with them. This Shakira girl that y'all keep talking about, I have nothing against her. I really don't. I'm just not a fan. I couldn't tell you any song that Shakira has ever sang. Do I hate her? Am I making up lies and saying she's out here eating dogs and killing people and trying to demise other people's lives and kill their career? No, because it doesn't take me loving an artist to tear down another one because I'm not ignorant. It's enough room for everybody to win. It's enough room for everybody to get out here. So how about this? If Aaliyah was blessed to still be on earth now, Aaliyah would still be the Aaliyah that she was going to be had she still lived. And Beyonce would definitely still be the Beyonce that she is. Let me tell you how big Beyonce was, even starting out, and has exploded since then. The late and great and wonderful Michael Jackson fell in love with Beyonce. So much so that he was even just seeking her out, looking for her, wanting to do music with her right before he passed. A lot of y'all don't know this. Millions of people love her. And y'all try to tear her down while the world is still lifting her up. If y'all want to hate her, just do it. But hate her on the truth. Not on lies. Because I promise you, if you really got to know this person, if you really got to know Beyonce, you wouldn't hate her. And I think that is an indictment on especially African American women that's keeping this lie going. I think it's an indictment on a lot of you guys who have joined the hate tour. And I just pray that one day y'all eyes are open to how terrible this is, how terrible it is to do this. And I just pray that she can continue to overlook this, because everybody's human. Everybody has a breaking point. And I just pray that this does not start to get to her at all. I really do. Because it is huge. I think a lot of it is bots. A lot of it is because of Jaguar White. And a lot of it is because she's always been hated. Because she's so great. Just as much as Michael Jackson was hated, just as much as Beyonce was hated. That's how you know when you're great, hate comes. And as great as you are, as great the hate is even greater. That's how you know you're fierce. That's how you know that you are on to something. And I just want to let Beyonce knows Carter know, keep on being great. Keep on making us smile. We, your true fans, are proud of you, and we love you, and we want to see you make it. And nobody made me say this. Nobody is controlling me to say this. I'm saying this genuinely out of my heart to you. One of your beehives. Be blessed.